This is Phil and Brandon from Zaid Comics, the creators of Magic Hop, which is live in demand on Indiegogo right now, and the two best-looking brothers in all of comics. And today we are here on Monday for a Magic Hop Monday update, talking about everything Zaid Comics. And let's get into it. So, what's the first thing we're going to talk about?
So, we're steaming ahead on Magic Hop. We're already a few pages into Chapter 3, which is it's crazy how quickly we finished through Chapter 2, and now we're moving swiftly through Chapter 3.
Yeah.
And, which, the other crazy thing is because we have the convention coming up this weekend, time is just moving so quickly with everything. So, we're fulfillment date for, March?
Yeah.
And it's just awesome. And then, we're getting the colors back from Eugene, and we had to do a couple of pickup shots for that, or drawing edits, not pickup shots, but
yeah, I think that's the good thing working with other people and collaborating, where when you're going to send them something to do colors on it, you're like, oh, we forgot to put in there, or we should change this thing. So I'll send it over to Brandon really quick to edit that up, and then we can send it over to get colored. So that's just another, good positive thing that you get. You get to look over your work again to edit. Just like when I'm doing letters for the book, I can, on the fly edit the dialogue or narration or stuff like that. So gets your eyes back on it in a fresh new time to look at your progress and see if you need any edits.
Yeah, that's true, especially with the kind of he's playing catch up at this point, and from that there's probably at least a full week in between when he gets to those pages, and so your mind kind of goes away from them. Mm-hmm. And then when you get called back to him, you could get that fresh take to him instead of kind of being worn out from drawing it or doing whatever with it.
Yeah, definitely. So we are working on that. Like Brandon said, we have that convention this weekend, Pop Culture Convention. So if you guys are in the Chicagoland area, we'll be out in St. Charles at that. You could look up their website. I'm sure they have it on Facebook. Check that out. And we'll be selling a bunch of art and some little preview issues for Magic Hop and our next IP, The Lost Pages, that's coming out. We have a really cool 20-page comic that you guys can pick up. Come take a picture with us, get our autographs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really cool convention. It's only 2 days. It's only Saturday and Sunday, but I hear, this is our first time going there, but I hear every year it's really cool, and a lot of people really enjoy going there. It's actually kind of one of the bigger conventions from the suburbs,
Mm-hmm.
other than DuPage Comic Con or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're actually a pretty big deal in the Midwest, where they do Madison and Milwaukee and Chicago, and they do St. Louis and stuff. So, it's not just one of those one-off shows. So they have a big following and a lot of people that come do their shows, to come all the time. So hopefully, we could get in on that. And like Phil was saying, yeah, we have those preview issues. If you guys want to get into the Magic Hop, because it does look really cool in print.
Yeah, it's
and
so
then
cool.
we have a lot of fan art pieces and some other pinups, and then some other posters from Magic Hop that you won't be able to get until the campaign starts if you want them earlier.
Yeah. What else we have to talk about? Your Patron, you still have that going on?
Yeah.
Some cool thing that I saw you post up, one of your patrons, he interviewed us, and he expressed interest in a certain piece of art he would like to see, which was a mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sticking with that theme from Magic Hop, and you popped that out pretty quickly, and it turned out really cool.
Yeah, the piece looked really awesome. There's something about the aesthetic of mermaids that's really appealing to a certain demographic of viewer, and I think even though the piece itself is not so much a piece of erotic art or something like that, or super sexy art that I would usually have on the Patreon page, I think that the appeal and the position that she's in, it's kind of a pinup piece. It's like a painted mermaid pinup,
Mm-hmm.
instead of being a more cartoony or something like that. Yeah. It turned out really cool, and hopefully the patrons liked it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really cool. And this week we should be having an awesome legendary guest on our interview show that I do usually every Wednesday. Billy Tucci said he would want to come on and talk about She, which is, of course, he's a 20-plus year veteran of the comic book industry. He's worked at all the companies, and he's coming back doing his own creator-owned intellectual property, She, The Return of the Warrior, which he started back in the 90s. So you guys definitely have to hit that notifications button, ring that bell so you know when we are going live. That should be Wednesday. Stay tuned to my Twitter to see if anything changes. But he's a great guy. I met him back in Chicago and a few months ago at the Chicago.
C2E2.
No, it wasn't. It was Comic-Con Revolution. Yeah, he was here and hung out with him all weekend. Got to know him. He's a really cool guy. So we were on his Crowdfunding Comics YouTube channel to talk about Magic Cop, and so I wanted to return the favor, have him on our channel to talk about his new campaign, which he's killing. He's doing both Kickstarter and Indiegogo. So head on over to Indiegogo, check out that page as well, and yeah, check out the stream. Hopefully, we'll be doing that in a few days. Yeah, other than that, we do these videos every Monday to stay up to date with Magic Cop, everything Zaid Comics. So make sure you subscribe and leave a comment below. Do you guys like what we're doing here? We do a lot of reviews, and Brandon takes a look at movie posters, which is pretty cool to look at a graphical standpoint. And we will see you next week, guys. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, have you heard of Magic Cop? This is the comic book that we're making at Zaid Comics. It is live right now on Indiegogo. It is that Miami Vice feel mixed with monsters and magic. 88 pages, fully colored graphic novel. And be sure to pick up that ash can that comes with it. It's going to have a bunch of concept art and a 12-page pilot issue. So check it out. We're fully funded. That means if you back it, you're definitely going to get this book. And we're heading on for the stretch goals. So help us out to get there. Thanks, everybody. Did you guys know that Brandon Diaz, the artist of Magic Cop, has his very own Patreon page? You guys can head on over there and pledge for either $5 or $8 a month, and you get these beautiful digitally painted pictures by Brandon. He does one a week for all of his members. So head on over there, check it out.